Hello, all. This is your Friday update, and Kyle Shanahan just spoke to the media, and Christian McCaffrey is good to go. Sorry for the dramatic pause, but Christian McCaffrey is still on the game status report because he is not technically off IR yet. They will make the move tomorrow, Saturday. So after that, he is good to go. So Kyle Shanahan said that he had a great practices throughout the week. Looks like the old Christian McCaffrey, he's good to go. So it's just a technicality that he is still on IR. I'm going to give you, let's see here what exactly he said. Um, but it's I think he'll be kind of mixed in with Jordan Mason, who is also off the practice report. So let's see here. Um, they'll take him off IR tomorrow, and then he'll be good to go unless something crazy happens on this plane ride. He should be good to go tomorrow once he gets off IR. So Christian McCaffrey, good to go, and the only other people that are not participating or not out called out for the game already, Chris Conley, who we knew hamstring injury, Kevin Givens, groin injury, still out. Yetur Gross-Matos, that was kind of a guy who I thought maybe would be able to play. He was limited all week, but apparently he's not good enough to go. So he is not going to play. Charvarius Ward, again, out for personal reasons. So he is not going to not going to play on Sunday. Guys who are questionable. Nick Bosa is still dealing with a hip injury. Kyle Shanahan clarified that it's a hip pointer. So he banged into somebody in Wednesday's practice. He is questionable. Kyle Shanahan kind of seemed to be like, yeah, we'll see how much he plays. So he may be on a limited snap count depending on how he feels on Sunday. Now, obviously, today is Friday. Two more, got a day and a half before they actually play. So maybe Nick Bosa feels better by Sunday. John Feliciano also on IR still. His window is open. Not sure whether he plays or not. He is questionable. Christian McCaffrey listed as questionable. And then the really good news, because I would think I was a little worried about it, and I think you guys all got a little stressed out about it. Malik Mustapha was back on the field today, Friday. He is questionable, so nothing major happened with his calf. It was a little bit of a strain. Kyle Shanahan just sounded a little bit more serious about it on Friday on his KMBR appearance. So that's why I was a little concerned, just taking the lead from the actual head coach who has knowledge about it. So Debo Samuel also listed as questionable. He's dealing with a rib and oblique issue. Juwan Jennings not on the list at all. Neither is Trent Williams, who had a rest day. Jordan Mason not on it at all. Jake Moody is good to go kicking. Mitch Wishnowsky is good. Brandon Allen, who is dealing with a finger injury, not on the list. Renardo Green, who is dealing with an ankle issue, he is ready to go. And also D. Winters out of the concussion protocol. So all of those guys are good to go. As far as the Buccaneers, now uh, Baker Mayfield did not participate in practice all week, but limited participation on Friday. He is not on the injury report at all. So Baker Mayfield is playing. Mike Evans not playing. He didn't practice all week. I didn't think he was going to. I think they're expecting to be back after the bye, which is their next week. Eric Deckers, their long snapper, is dealing with a hamstring issue. He is questionable, as is Greg Gaines, defensive tackle, calf. Jalen McMillan, wide receiver, hamstring injury, questionable. I was trying to say injury and questionable at the same time. Tyke Smith must have banged his knee or had a knee issue in practice. Yesterday, he was not on the injury report throughout the week, but he is also questionable. Safety Jordan Whitehead also questionable with a quad. So a couple guys, Sterling Shepard was on the injury report throughout the week. Hamstring issue, he is fine. He is not on the injury list at all, and neither is their guard, Brendan Bredesen, William Golston, Bucky Irving, JJ Russell, linebacker, Vita Vea. Those guys are all good to go. They're going to play. So, team travels tonight after practice. They pack up and they head out there. They'll have a day of rest to get acclimated on Saturday. They'll go through walkthrough and things like that, meetings. And then it is game time on Sunday. So I am traveling out Saturday morning. So I'll be there Saturday evening because it takes forever to get to the East Coast. 10 a.m. Pacific time kickoff. If you're at the stadium, definitely yell and say hi. I'll be down on the field during pregame and postgame. So hope you guys are all well. I think Christian McCaffrey will have a decent amount of snaps. I'm saying 25 to 30. They're just going to see how it goes. I think a gradual buildup. Jordan Mason obviously is going to play, not on the injury list at all. If there is some sort of setback with his shoulder, maybe Isaac Rendo gets a few more snaps than he has in the past. So, three-headed monster running back group. I think they'll kind of spread it around a little bit depending on how the score goes. If the 49ers get a lead, a substantial lead, I'm thinking that they sit Christian McCaffrey because they need him for the long haul. They want to make sure he stays healthy. You don't want to throw him in there too fast, too quick, but apparently there's been no issues at all for Christian McCaffrey. He's feeling good. He did tell media that sometimes it does get a little dark when, you're missing games and you're not out there with your teammates and not traveling. So good for him that he's getting back. We'll see how he goes. I know fantasy owners of Christian McCaffrey everywhere rejoice. So I hope I'm not playing against him. Um, Anyways, hope you guys are all well, and I'll try to give you another update tomorrow. And take care. See you soon.